discuss about the logical reasoning of the CLAT paper. Okay. So the first passage of the logical reasoning, which talks about the words and impact of words. Okay. It's regarding the semantic approach of the language. So we'll first discuss about the passage. We'll look at the passage carefully and then try to solve the questions. So I'm reading it out for you. Words remain an enigma. Here again, the word which is hard is this, enigma. What is the meaning of enigma? I have just given it here. So if you look at the screen, we'll see that the enigma is something that is confusing. Okay. Okay, when you are not able to clarify the things which are puzzling, okay, or which baffles you, that things are called as enigma or enigmatic things. Okay, is it clear? The word enigma is it clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Something which is confusing, or something which puzzles you, or something which baffles you. The three words are synonymous: confusion, puzzle, and baffle. It's more or same. So coming back to the discussion, the word here is enigma. Okay, words remain an enigma. Their presence with human sphere is a unique mystery. You know about mystery, yes? Do you know the meaning of the word mystery? Mysterious, something which is very secretive, called as mystery. They form the intricate. Again, what is the meaning of the word intricate? Intricate means complicated. Okay, intricate means complicated. Is it clear to you? If you look at the screen, you can see a small cat. Why do you always intricate things? So intricate means something which is complicated. Okay, so intricate means complicated. That convinces us of our existence. Blurring, you know the meaning of the word blur, you know that. Lines between fact and fiction. Fact is reality, fiction is imagination. Okay, fact is reality and fiction is something which is imaginary. An engagement with words is the most captivating, enchanting, and sometimes daunting encounter with the world. So this line again is important. There are various words like captivating, enchanting, and sometimes daunting. A word, a symbolic entity formed from the ethereal. Now again, this word which you will find confusing. Ethereal. Ethereal means something which is very delicate. Okay. If you look at your screen, we'll see what is the meaning of the word ethereal. It's delicate. Okay. Or which is called as heavenly. Is it clear to you, the meaning of the word ethereal? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Exists neither, again this line becomes important. Exists neither as animate or inanimate. It pulsates with life. It can emanate warmth and coldness, opposite words, absorbs emotions, or stand as dry as rock. So different kind of things they have talked in this line. Words can provoke smile and elicit joy. They are like glowworms. It's like you might have seen these glowworms. It is one animal, like this. Might have seen some insects like this. Have you seen ever insects like this? You might have seen some insects like this. Rings. They are formed with rings. These are called as glowworms. Momentarily dispelling. What is the meaning of the word dispel again? Actually, this passage should have been in English language. What I feel is that this passage, I think this passage should have been in English language section. Why I am telling this? Tell me. Why I am suggesting that this passage, here look, this passage they have given it in what? Logical reasoning. What my suggestion is that this passage should be in what?
English language.
Why I am telling that?
All the
Anyone?
difficult words in this passage.
Yes, all the words are difficult in this passage. That's why I am suggesting that this should have been in the English language. What is the meaning of the word dispel? Dispel means to remove doubts. Okay? To remove fears or to remove doubts. That is called a dispelling. For example, any doubts were soon dispelled almost as soon as the appeal began. Such words dispelled any doubts, despair, or lingering suspensions or suspicions. Okay? Whenever you study English language, study like this. You should study about their thesaurus, that is the synonyms. What are the synonyms of dispel? Banish, eliminate, dismiss, chase away, drive off, get rid of, dissipate, disperse, scatter, disseminate, relieve, allay, ease, calm, quell, check, put to rest. These are all the synonyms of just excuse me, my screen is just here. Okay, so I was talking you about the word dispel. Again, we will study all the parts till that words remain an enigma. Their presence within the human spirit is unique mystery. They form the intricate tapestry that convinces us of our existence, blurring lines between fact and fiction. An engagement with the words is the most captivating, enchanting, and sometimes daunting encounter with the world. A word, a symbolic entity formed from the ethereal existence, exists neither as an animate or inanimate, yet pulsates with life. It can intimate warmth or coldness, absorb emotions, or stand as dry as a rock. Words can provoke smiles and elicit joy. They are like glowworms, momentarily dispelling the surrounding darkness and act as life-saving raft amid the tumultuous ocean waves. Now, you must understand the word. What is they are meaning by the word here? Rafts. You might have seen this raft. This is raft for you. So these are the waves. And in these waves, this raft, it's like a boat-like structure. Raft, not boat, but something which floats on the water. And it saves you from the oceanic waves. Is it clear? What is the meaning of raft? Yes?
Yes, sir.
I think this passage was very difficult for you, but you should have answered it. Have you solved this passage in the exam?
Yes, sir, we solved.
So you got answers correct?
We don't have key, sir.
So tomorrow you will get key, final key. Final key will be released tomorrow. That is 9th of December 2023. Okay. Now, the words grant us ability to explore the universe. They explore the universe and to see the world in the grain of sand. Now here, this line again becomes, this is idiom. So you must understand what it is to see a world in grain of sand. Look, this is the meaning of the world. If you read it carefully, what does the meaning of the word to see the world in a grain of sand? So it's about imagination or vision, seeing the big picture from detail. The grain of sand is a tiny ad, the world is huge. The implication is that heaven is also huge, so that a single flower is a tiny reflection of much greater beauty, a sense of wonder and awe. It means that, let us say something like, for example, it's talking about heaven. So you cannot imagine heaven. If you really want to imagine heaven, you can see it from a beautiful, let us say, flower. It is talking about saying or looking at the things from bigger perspective, even with minor details. So it is about imagination, or it is about vision, or it is about looking the big picture from the details. Okay. So from a fine grain of sand, you are trying to imagine a desert. Are you getting it? It is like idiom. You need to understand this. आप जब खाना बनाते हो ना, तब फॉर एग्जांपल आप कुकर में चावल बनाते हो, तो आपको चेक करना होता है चावल बना या नहीं बना. तो आप क्या करते हो, चावल में से एक उसका पीस निकालते हो और वो चावल को उंगलियों पर क्या करते हो, मसलते हो और देखते हो अगर चावल में कुछ बाकी है या नहीं, या उसको और एक दो मतलब निकाल के देखते हो ना, तो एक चावल पे से समझ में आता है पूरा चावल बना है या नहीं बना है. करते हो कभी जिंदगी में खाना, पता होगा.
Yes, sir.
So it's like that only. So now they impart a semantic. What is the meaning of the word semantic? Semantic means it is related to language. Semantic means something which is related to language. They impart a semantic existence to the lifeless and bestow aesthetic form upon the formless. The scriptures say the word is the world. I say the world within the word is abode of faith. Now, this passage has been one of the difficult passages to read, but not to answer. The questions are very easy. You could have solved at least 3 out of 5 questions straightforward. Okay. So tell me what is your answer of the question number 1 or question number 85? What is the central theme of the passage? Tell me.
Option B.
It impacts of the words on human existence. Yes. Which options we can eliminate? We can eliminate the first. It's not talking about human history or human history of human language. It is not talking about storytelling. Storytelling is nowhere mentioned. It's not talking about cognition. Cognition means brain. It's not talking about brain. It is talking about language, but not talking about the history of the language. It is talking about the impact. So the answer is B. All of you marked B.
Yes, sir.
What is the answer of 86 number question? क्या लिखा है तुम लोगों ने? According to the passage, what does the word symbolize? An inanimate or an inanimate or animate or tangible or intangible? What you have marked? आप लोगों ने कुछ किया इसका आंसर? यस, किया है कुछ?
Some are saying that answer is C.
No, don't talk about answer. So you have marked C. Answer is straightforward. कर दिया है ए नहीं इनएनिमेट भी नहीं है तो पहले दो ऑप्शंस एलिमिनेट हो जाते हैं यस सो आपके पास दो ऑप्शन बचते हैं तो ए इंटेंजिबल भी नहीं है तो इसका आंसर क्या आ जाएगा
Option C.
हाउ डज द पैसेज डिस्क्राइब वर्ड्स एबिलिटी टू अफेक्ट इमोशंस ये तो इजी सवाल है क्या होगा इसका आंसर कौन सा ऑप्शन एलिमिनेट कर सकते हैं
C, D.
एलिमिनेट कर सकते हैं सी डी भी एलिमिनेट कर सकते हैं और ये ओनली लिखा है और पॉजिटिव लिखा है तो पॉजिटिव दोनों भी होता है तो ए भी खत्म हो गया तो आंसर क्या है
B.
बी सबने बी किया है
Yes, sir.
and engagement with the words is the most captivating enchanting and sometimes daunting encounter with the world which of the following conclusions can be drawn from the above statement so what you have marked a b c d आप लोगों ने क्या किया है
सर हमारे पास क्वेश्चन पेपर्स नहीं है
नहीं फिर अच्छा तो कुछ अंदाजा तो अभी भी बता सकते हैं ना पैसे तो मैं पूरा पढ़ रहा हूँ
ऑप्शन ए
ऑप्शन ए तो नहीं हो सकता ऑप्शन बी भी नहीं हो सकता ऑप्शन सी भी नहीं हो सकता ऑप्शन यहाँ लिखा है ना देखो यहाँ से इसका अंदाजा आ जाता है कैप्टिवेटिंग एन्चेंटिंग समटाइम्स डॉन्टिंग तो ये अलग अलग कलर्स की बात है इट्स नॉट कलर्स मीन्स द इमोशंस हियर ओके कलर्स symbolizes the emotions is it clear
यस सर
आगे का देखो which of the following strengthens the author's idea of the words being like glow warm momentarily dispelling the surrounding darkness words help in understanding reality words illuminate the mind of the reader words help in escaping the reality words cast darkness in the minds look which options we can eliminate this option easily we can eliminate this also this can now there are two options remaining one is a and there is b so what you have done what is your what is answer according to you
ऑप्शन ए
option a yes that can be the possible answer whenever you study English language study words like this only like I have given you enigma intricate ethereal dispel raft so if you study like this na it will be very much easy for you to answer in the context of the passage what is the significance of the word the world within the world within the word world within the word it refers to the power of language to create inspiration energy and faith it signifies author's love for global community ऐसा कुछ भी बातें मोहब्बत की बातें इसने कुछ किया नहीं है ठीक है it represents the mysteries hidden in the language okay it describes author's mission to explore different culture की बात हुई है क्या कहीं कहीं पे भी कल्चर वल्चर की बात नहीं हुई है अब दो चीजें बचे एक तो रेफर्स पावर ऑफ लैंग्वेज टू क्रिएट इंस्पिरेशन एनर्जी एंड फेथ की बात नहीं हुई है ये बातें नहीं हुई है सो इसका आंसर क्या हो सकता है
ऑप्शन सी
कितने लोगों ने ये किए थे ये पैसेज अटेम्प्ट कितने लोगों ने किए थे आप कितने हो वहाँ पर? How many of you are there in lecture?
10 members.
10. Okay. So the next passage is very interesting. It's it's talking about AI. What is the full form of AI? Tell me the full form of AI.
Artificial intelligence.
Yes, artificial intelligence. That is the full form of AI. So I'm reading it out for you. Students have been abused. What's the meaning of abuse? It's like making this noise. Okay. Similar kind of noise. Students have been abused over how artificial intelligence tools can do their homeworks, and programmers over how they can increase their productivity or take away their jobs. In number of schools, when schools are giving projects, what people are doing earlier, they used to use the Google. They used to Google it, right? So Google was part and parcel. Nowadays, there is one thing called a Chat GPT. Do you know Chat GPT?
Yes, sir.
Are you using that?
Sometimes.
Sometimes for doing homework.
Yes, sir. Yeah, waste it.
As much as digitalization has transformed the country in recent years, how it has uh, transformed. Earlier we used to have cash and we used to give cash while paying the bills in hotel. Right now we are not carrying any money with us. What we are simply doing is we are just going and scanning and doing it Google Pay or Phone Pay or Paytm, right? So this is what digitalization has done with us, has transformed the country in recent years. There is a widespread feeling that at some point around the horizon, AI shall regil. Rejig means to rearrange thing. Okay, the word which I'm talking is here. It means AI shall rearrange everything in even more fundamental, fantastic, and frightening ways. This is why deciding how the coming changes should be regulated is very important. The TRIADS, Telecom Regulation Authority of India, have made a strong case for an independent statutory authority to ensure the responsible development and the use of AI in the country. A global agency along similar lines shall likely to be pitched at the G20 Leaders Summit. And interestingly, even American MNC, multinational companies, Microsoft has floated a blueprint. Blueprint means an idea for, it's like a plan for AI governance in India. The great size and diversity of data points make India of great interest to all developers of AI technologies. But India is at their receiving end, nowhere close to USA and China's advances. The author is suggesting that we are not close in the competition with USA and China. China and USA are far ahead than us. Although lately it is becoming obvious how much state sponsorship is encumbering China's large language model. The country is still very much in the game with PhDs in the related to artificial intelligence. It means that they have a large number of people who are doing or done PhD in the artificial intelligence. Investments in AI chip hardware design and the domestic generative models like DAO. The scientific accomplishment of India Chandrayaan mission to have seen its wood for various international space collaborations. This promises spin-off technological benefits across Indian industry and is also geostrategically useful. Likewise, it is only with the sufficient AI process that India shall really get to play at the high table of the global rulemaking of AI. The passage is suggesting that like you have done good in the space, you should also try to develop more and invest more in the AI. So AI has a great future and India should not miss the bus. It is talking about that. Knowing how much Indians future shall be shaped by the generative AI needs matching efforts to create indigenous models. In this and at this stage, a proactive government role is key rather than just waiting on some large corporations to do it the needful. It means that we should not be like focusing with we cannot give our AI sort of things or strategy to the multinational companies like Microsoft or Google or any other. So we should be developing it indigenously. Okay, missing this bus will after all be even more costly than the missing the chip research. Earlier, what happened is that we needed this silicon chips and all. Okay, so somehow we missed the opportunity. We could not develop more silicon chips that were required in the computer or any other electronic uh, devices. So somehow we missed that and it costed us. So if we miss the artificial intelligence bus, then it will be much more disaster than the missing the research on chip uh, technologies. Okay, plus GOI, that is Government of India alone can push academia industry collaboration with the necessary weight and urgency. This does not let other institutions off the hook. The US judge has rejected the copyright of an AI generated artwork. If you just go and the chat GPT and the advanced version, the paid version of chat GPT, and if you just go and let us say, if you put and let us say you are celebrating the birthday of any of your friend and you want to paint artificial painting or artificial picture of your friends, like 10 of you are attending lecture and you are imagining that you are celebrating a birthday of one of your friend. So let us say you typed that a cake in yellow color with the cherry on it, a three layer along with the chocolate border and name, let us say XYZ name. So, and 10 girls surrounding that cake and cutting the cake. If you just type this on the chat box of the chat GPT, so they will give you a couple of thousands of images of girls cutting cakes, yellow cake, three layer with the chocolate boundary. So this is what the chat GPT or the artificial intelligence has done. So these are called as AI generated artwork or images. Indian courts should start engaging with the broader issue of non-human agency. Non-human agency means like this chat GPT and other things, okay, which are mechanical, which is not done by the humans, but the non-human agency, okay. And it should not wait for the precedents to be set elsewhere, but should take sumo actions, okay. So Indian schools need to think beyond the ban chat GPT mindset. What happens is that a lot of times our school teachers or college professors, they say that don't do your homework from the chat GPT and chat GPT is banned and blah 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 things. So the author is suggesting that we need to go beyond and think beyond the ban chat GPT mindset. Uh, Let us lead the lead instead of being led. The author is suggesting that we should take initiatives and we should lead the world rather than somebody should lead over us, okay, or somebody should lead us. So it is always better to lead. So that was one of the passage from Times of India newspaper, and from that newspaper they have taken this passage and given it to you for CLAT exam 2023. Which of the following is the author's most likely to agree with? Tell me. A, the best way to deal with the advancement of AI is to leave regulation to market forces. Has the author talked like this? Unmute yourself and tell whether A has the answer. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
A is the answer or not?
Yes, sir.
A is not the answer. You're telling us. Okay. Government-driven control of AI is insufficient and shall promote red tapeism. Private companies with their large capital and infrastructure design the most efficient. No. The government-led initiative of AI regulation and development lead to sufficient outcomes or efficient outcomes. So you have two things which are talking about government-led AI. It's just talking insufficient and it's talking sufficient. So the answer should be from B or D. So the answer is D. It's not insufficient. It is sufficient. Even if you read the options carefully, you can jump to the option number 4. That is D.
Yes, sir. Marked D.
You mark D, but telling A.
Some marked D, sir.
Okay. These some people are talented, and those who mark A need to check to do the therapy. Which of the following, if true, would most strengthen the main argument of the passage? What is the main argument of the passage? We have read the passage. You have already read it in the exam itself, and it is in your mind. So I'm reading it. The 4 options. The government that laid the initiative on regulating and responding to the advancement of AI tool benefit the most from them. Okay. Government that do not engage with AI or generative AI and remain at its receiving end, stay risk averse with nothing to lose. No, you will lose everything. They have told it. If you do not lead, someone else will lead you. The government that actively incentivize the MNCs to participate in AI governance make the most of the advancements in the field. It has not been. The government that actively incentivize MNCs to participate. Okay, it's about incentivizing, but it's not only incentivizing the MNCs. Okay, it's also about the responding and regulating. Government can explore the models of public-private partnership, that is PPP. Government, there is no mention of PPP in the passage, so this becomes wrong. So B and D are gone. Now left with A and C. So you have option A and option C. Governments that led the initiative on the regulating and the responding to the government tools benefit the most. A is the answer, I think.
Yes, sir.
You have marked A.
Yes, sir.
Based on author's statement that Indian courts should start engaging with the broader issue of non-human agency rather than wait for precedence, rather than wait. So you should not wait. That is what the author is suggesting to be set elsewhere. Which of the following would be author be most likely to agree? So what author will be agreeing? Courts should take the initiative by being innovative and laying down the rules where no precedents exist. I think A is the answer. Since yesterday when we have said that the most of the answers are B and C, we are getting answers A and D. Yes? Yesterday we
Yes, sir.
nowadays. If the information in the passage is above is correct, which of the following must necessarily be true? AI regulation is the responsibility of legislature alone, not alone. AI regulation is the responsibility of courts and can't be addressed through statutory rules. It's wrong. AI regulation is collaborative efforts involving all institutions. So this is the possible answer. What you have marked?
C, sir.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Based on author's argument, which of the following would result in weakening rather than strengthening India's position at the forefront of generative AI? So, which of the following will weaken the India and not strengthen India's position? So, we have to search something which is negative in nature. Investing in indigenous AI chip hardware design and domestic. So, this will not weaken, right? This will not weaken. So, A, I think, should be the no, no, no. They are asking which will weaken. So A cannot be the answer. Okay. We need to go for something which is negative. Look, they have asked which will weaken. The word here important is something which will weaken us. So exploring spin of technological benefits with other scientific advancements like Chandrayaan mission, introducing generative models like so I think B shall be the answer. All others are positive and only B is something which is negative. So the B is possible answer. The author states that missing this bus will after all be even more costly than missing the chief research alone. So for this statement to be true, which of the following statements about the chief research must the authors most likely agree? India led the chief research? No, India was not leading. That's wrong. India was right to live. India was not right. India should have proactively played a role in responding to new chief technology. Yes, India should have been proactively played the role. We missed the bus. So C is the answer. D is also wrong because generative AI, if we fail here, it will be more dangerous than the chief research. Okay. You know what is the meaning of chief? Do you know what is the meaning of chief? Yes. Yes or no?
The chip present in pen drive.
Yes, yes. Things like that. That's not the actual chip, what we say, but some sort of thing to understand only. Imagine you have just been appointed as a consultant. We are taking the next passage, okay? Imagine you have just been appointed as a consultant for a manufacturing company that is experiencing a decline in its production efficiency. The company produces a wide range of products, and the management is concerned with the overall output. Your task is to identify the root cause. What is your task? To identify the root causes of this decline. So remember, let us say this is you, and you have been appointed as a consultant. Okay, you are appointed as a consultant for manufacturing company. Okay, that is experiencing decline. So something, what is declining? Efficiency is declining. Is it clear? Production efficiency is declining. The company produces a wide range of products and the management is concerned about the overall output. Concerned about the output. Your task is to identify the root cause. You have to identify the root cause in its decline and you have to give the what? Recommendation. This is your final job, to give the recommendation. As you begin your investigation, you gather information and observe following. आपको क्या क्या मालूम हो गया? देखो, the company is recently introduced a new production system that is more automated but requires highly specialized operators. That is the one observation. The workforce has reported a lack of motivation and job satisfaction, which has led to increased absenteeism. मतलब लोग कंपनी में नहीं आ रहे हैं, ज्यादा absent रह रहे हैं, जैसे कि आप लोग लेक्चर में absent रहते हो उस तरीके से. There have been several breakdowns in new machinery, leading to production delays and quality issue. The company's competitors have adopted similar automation technologies and are experiencing increased productivity. Customer complaint about the quality have increased, product quality have increased in the complaint. People are complaining that the quality of the product is not good. Okay, that is the meaning. Complaints about the quality. So now, what will you do? Based on the information provided, which of the following is a potential root cause? So they have given 4 root causes. Which of the following is the root cause? The introduction of new production system, lack of motivation, increased absenteeism, breakdowns in machinery. So what is the main reason?
Option D.
Breakdowns in machinery. Okay, there are 3-4 things. One is absenteeism, which is due to lack of job satisfaction. Breakdowns, and look, which of the following is the root cause? Decline in production efficiency. So you are saying that answer is B or D. You are saying answer is D.
Yes, sir.
We'll check it again. देखो क्या हो रहा है. कंपनी में नई मशीनरी आ गई, फिर कंपनी में absenteeism बढ़ गया क्योंकि मोटिवेशन नहीं है, सेटिस्फेक्शन नहीं है. Breakdowns. So I think we can go with D. Breakdowns की वजह से हो सकता है root cause. So we must stop that. Okay. न्यू मशीनरी की वजह से नहीं हो रहा है क्योंकि न्यू मशीनरी तो बाकी के कॉम्पिटिटर्स ने भी लाया है. लेट से हमारी कंपनी ABC है और हम M टाइप की टेक्नोलॉजी यूज हो रहे हैं. हम लोग M टाइप की टेक्नोलॉजी यूज कर रहे हैं और XYZ नाम की कंपनी भी है, वो भी M नाम की कंपनी यूज कर रहे हैं. तो कंपनी में प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, टेक्नोलॉजी में प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, प्रॉब्लम है ब्रेकडाउन्स के अंदर. ओके. Now next question, 98. What makes the introduction of the new production system, a potential contributing factor to decline in efficiency? The system is highly automated. It's not the problem. It requires specialized operator. Also not the problem. Problem is that it is prone to breakdowns, as we have discussed earlier. So C is the problem. What is the critical difference between company's situation and its competitors? What is the difference? Difference क्या है दोनों में? Both the company and its competitor have introduced new. ये difference नहीं है, उन्होंने क्या पूछा है? ये similarity है. Company have experienced increase. Competitors have experienced increase in customer complaints. ये नहीं है. Companies workforce lack motivation and job satisfaction. Companies machinery is prone to breakdown. इसका सबका आंसर ब्रेकडाउन ही ब्रेकडाउन आ रहा है. ठीक है.
Yes, sir.
How might the increased absenteeism affect production efficiency? It might lead to increasing quality issues. It might result in longer machinery breakdown. It could lead to delays. So क्या आंसर है? Delays.
Yes, sir.
All of you got all the answers correct?
Yes, sir.
Last 2 questions. What could be the possible solution to address the decline in the production efficiency? Hire more specialized operators for the new system. What could be the possible solution? Hire more specialized operators. That could also be the possible. Implement a motivation and job satisfaction program for the workforce. Upgrade the machinery to reduce background. Purchase no machinery. This is not possible. पूछा है option
C.
upgrade the machinery to reduce breakdowns. What could be the possible solution? Solution मांगा है. Address the decline in production efficiency. Upgrade the machinery to reduce the breakdown. देखो तो इसका आंसर ए नहीं होगा. यहाँ पे भी ए दे रहे हैं. ए इसके 2-3 पॉसिबल आंसर है. एक हायर, ये भी थोड़ा सा सही लग रहा है. इम्प्लीमेंट मोटिवेशन एंड जॉब सेटिस्फेक्शन प्रोग्राम, इससे से बहुत ज्यादा फर्क नहीं होगा, थोड़ा बहुत फर्क पड़ेगा. अपग्रेड तो कर सकते हैं, ठीक है. जो रिसेंट है उसको ही अपग्रेड करना बेस्ट है. कंपनी के पास पहले से ही पैसा नहीं होगा तो नए लोग कहाँ से खरीदेंगे. तो सी के साथ जाते हैं. और जब पैसा आ जाएगा तो नए लोग और स्पेशलाइज्ड लोग भी ला लेंगे. Based on information provided, what is the potential consequence of increased customer complaint about the product quality? क्या हो सकता है? बहुत ज्यादा लोग कंप्लेंट कर रहे हैं. It indicates companies competitors are also experiencing the quality issue. It says that company products are meeting customer expectation. नहीं, अगर एक्सपेक्टेशन मिलता तो कंप्लेंट क्यों करते? It may lead to loss of customers and reputation damage. हाँ, ये हो सकता है. बहुत बार होता है, अगर आप कोई चीज खरीदते हो और उसकी क्वालिटी अगर अच्छी नहीं रहती तो क्या हो जाता है? अगर किस चीज की क्वालिटी नहीं अच्छी रही तो बाद में लोग उसको पहनना पसंद नहीं करते हैं, यूज कर. जैसे कि फॉर एग्जांपल नोकिया नोकिया मार्केट से आउट हो गया. कोई भी चीज अगर जिसके बहुत ज्यादा कंप्लेंट आते हैं, कोई भी मोबाइल फॉर एग्जांपल, अगर एक मोबाइल था एक पोको एक मोबाइल है, एक कंपनी है पोको, तो उसके मदरबोर्ड का बहुत इश्यू था. लेकिन मोबाइल बहुत अच्छा है, लेकिन मदरबोर्ड का इश्यू रहने की वजह से क्या होता था, लोग उसको खरीदते नहीं थे. दैट लेड टू द लॉस ऑफ कस्टमर एंड रेपुटेशन डैमेज. आ रही बात समझ में?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in tomorrow's lecture, we'll discuss the quantitative techniques, and that will be the last lecture of the CLAT. Is it clear?
Yes, sir. More one day for results.
Yes.